Princess Ariana has just died of the Grey Plague. She didn't have it before, but now she's got it. And she died with no kids. And so we've got Prince Quentin. Quentin has got Grey Plague as well. And he's married to Princess Sarilla Sand. This is not good. He has a daughter who's also got the Grey Plague. What happened in Dawn? What happened? Tristan might be the only hope for the Martell family. Oh dear. One cynical comment after another. I could not take it anymore. I even tried to bribe Nook so he'd shut up and stop firing cynical comments at me. Stop it, please, Nook. And we actually need a new courtier. We need a new debutante, don't we? New young debutante, excellent. Who do we need to get married? We got, we'll go for Pi. Pi, how about you get married? There you go. Good for you. I'm going to assume the Grey Plague happened. Possibly, we can have a quick look. But there's war once again. Gan's conquest of Nanki. Why did they keep attacking? Support the throne, I guess, yeah. There's no reason not to. He's going to defeat them. So yeah, the Grey Plague has appeared down in Dawn. So that's why a lot of people have been getting the Grey Plague. There's even some in Stannis' lands, but he's decided to close his gates, though he's left his daughter out because, you know, Shireen already has it. She's already disfigured. And Quentin died of the Grey Plague, and so his daughter, who's only 0 years old and has the Grey Plague, and is sickly, is now the new princess. And if she dies, it goes to Tristan. Probably be best if Tristan just got it. I'm assuming NG read what I wrote, but is saving the expansion for later. I did not read what you wrote, Poetic Pariah. But yes, I'm assuming we should probably try and gain claims upon the little lands around here. 5,000. We should probably go for this guy. Let's do it. 21% chance. Let's go make a claim on this. Let's try and grow as much and take Ling Chi as much as possible so we have complete control over the lands. His son's still not got married, so we're in a good position. Travelers and merchants bring word that a sorcerer lord claiming to be the Yellow Emperor from a dynasty fallen for 1,000 years has launched an invasion of the Golden Empire of Yi Ti. And Princess Nymeria Martell has died of the Grey Plague. And so that does mean Tristan has taken over. Now, Tristan does not have the Grey Plague, so he's 13. The region is Gargalen. And the Red Viper's the Grey Plague. Oh, no. But he could become the next Prince of Dawn, possibly. Wow. This is getting ridiculous right now. But there is someone who just invaded. We have the Prefect, Che Nok. Yeah, so he has decided he has a claim on Yi Ti. He's got 9,000 men. Can he defeat the Emperor? Now, the Emperor's busy with the other war, so maybe this was a good time. But he's 42,000 men. Doesn't seem like a good idea, but Hoster Tully has declared Riverman independence. So 17,000 men against Iron King Balin. I mean, I just missed the comment that was there, but yes. He's now got he's got Independence War, he's got Euron and Greyjoy attacking, and he's trying to defeat the Frays. This is maybe too much. And Theon has been given Breakstone Hill and the High Lordship of the North clans. So Theon Greyjoy is the Lord Reaver of the North clans. So there we go. Take Psycho as per Poetic Pariah's request. Take Psycho. They're an enclave with no lord above them. Psycho. Psycho. Who is Psycho? Oh, Psycho. Oh, okay, you mean this. So use my money to maybe take this. Offer vassalization. Usurp, colonize. Okay, I'll have to colonize that, guys. That's actually a rubble. That's nothing. We have to get 1,000 gold. It's going to take quite a while. I will try and get it, of course, but we're going to have to wait for the gold. We're going to try and not spend as much gold as possible. That would be the aim. So our aim right now is to see if we can inherit our principality and see if we can kind of recolonize this as well. Lord Montfort of Driftmark has declared war against the tyranny of Lord Paramount Stannis Baratheon. The Stannis is still fighting against Joffrey. It's still at 96%. But can he hold on? 7,000 men. But Montfort Valerian is not happy with him. He believes in Roller, but he's not happy. Not happy at all. Court physician? We do have a court physician. There we go. Roy, there you go. Join us. Join us. Now, can he get married? We should get him married. Nope, no new courtier for him. Have to just wait. Maybe we have a marriage right now? We do not. Okay, done. So yeah, a lot of weird things going on. A couple of wars in Yeti, but nothing we can really take advantage of. Lord Robb, the young wolf, has declared Lord Robb's claim on the north. So Robb maybe does not have his old crown of winter, but he's fashioned himself a new crown, given to him by who support. No one's supporting him. It's just him, just Winterfell. He also has the High Lodge with the Stony Shore, and he's attacking him with 10,000 men. I told you I didn't think Balin could keep hold of it. Things have completely gone to shit now for him. Is he going to be able to hold it? How is the Night's Watch? 41,000 men in favor of the Old Bear. Did Mace Tyrell get there in time? Possibly. Mance has only got 1,000 men. It looks as though Mance Raider is going to lose. Jorah has done it. Good job, Jorah. You old bear, you. You old bear. Let's go look. Okay, so Hoster Tully's decided to declare himself a king as well. So yeah, we've got the Riverlands. The North is fighting for their claim, except for it's just Robb Stark. None of the other Northmen are supporting right now. They're too scared. They're too scared. Maybe because Robb couldn't defend the North from the Ironborn, they've kind of lost a lot of faith in him, possibly. I could imagine that. And Aegon has been defeated very quickly. Joffrey has defeated this fake, this fraud. Or was he the real deal? Or we could say Littlefinger has defeated him. He's going to be the regent forever. But there's the Joffrey picture. So that's one down. For him, only Stannis remains. And he's just defeated him 100%. So Joffrey has defeated his immediate enemies. It's just the Ironborn, really. And the ridiculous situation north in Riverlands he has to deal with. But Dawn, oh, I guess it's just a young kid. Yeah, all the Martell adults have died. Ben has decided to hold declared independence because he didn't like, I guess, the judgment given to him. Stannis has been put into jail. He's lost his little crown. Oh dear. Poor Stannis. What will happen to Stannis? Will he keep his head? And the Crossing has been defeated. They've been vassalized by Balon Greyjoy, where they belong. And the war down here is finished, it looks like. But obviously there's another war going on as well. We need to keep an eye on that. How's that going? There's 2 wars. The 5 forts. So this guy wants to take over the 5 forts. Okay. Vassal contracts. Looks like Stannis has been released. It looks like Joffrey needs all the help he can get. So if I keep it... Oh. No. He was hanged, drawn, and quartered by Joffrey. So he was killed. Shireen keeps the Stormlands. You know, she's a Baratheon, I guess, after all. She's married to Edric Storm. That's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. I like that. I like it. A son was born to them. Good for them. We haven't got a claim just yet. But we want to get that claim on this so we can attack them. We're currently defending against the prefect over here. Okay. Jorah Mormont, the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch, has defeated Mance Raider. So Mance Raider has been pushed back. The Free Folk will not be going south. They will not be going south. But yes. How's your son? Your son's still not got married. I mean, that's good for me. I mean, I'm very happy. They have not had any more kids, which is a surprise. But, you know, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that if need be. How you doing, Mr. Prefect? You're not doing so well, are you? I mean, you've got 6,000 men, but it's not enough. And here we go. Mace Tyrell has finally made his move after obviously the death of Renly. His daughter was left without a marriage, and they stayed out of the wars. But they went north to help defend the Night's Watch, and now they've declared war for Aegon's claim on the Iron Throne with 22,000 men. This is maybe not what Littlefinger had in mind. This is not something maybe he expected, and that could be big. They could probably defeat Joffrey, so... Wow. The monument promised by Pi is finished upon unveiling. A statue of yourself is revealed, and you notice the crowd smiling and giving you a round of applause. I have no words. Yes, I have no words. What a great day. What a great day for our family and everyone involved. Very happy with that. We'll let time go by faster. There's no need for now to make it go so slow. Nothing over there to be concerned with. I want to get a claim on this guy. During my stay at the court of a noble in Tai Chen, I have done my utmost to present my liege in a more favourable light. It seems as if I have succeeded. Man, even Littlefinger's wife looks creepy. Creepily like a Cat Stark. Really? I didn't notice. I guess she does actually, doesn't she? And, oh, Littlefinger has got Castamere. I actually did not notice that. So Littlefinger's given himself Castamere, which is kind of funny. Okay. Interesting. The peasants have risen up, blasted traitors. Where are they? Where are these damn peasants rising up in my own lands? What is going on? Now, I have to try and deal with it. I don't have enough men because most of our men are here. We need them to move out of the capital. Okay. Who's the Lord Commander of the King's Guard? I guess I'll go check. Robb Stark, though, has lost already once again against Balin Greyjoy. He's a liberator. He's trying to defend against, you know, slavery and whatnot. He's married to a tall heart. Things have not gone well in this storyline for Robb Stark. You know, his sister's also married to Joffrey. And she's now underneath the protection of Littlefinger. It's not looking good. How about the other wars? How's Euron? Euron's still fighting. The Umbers are fighting for independence. So is the Trident. 44% in favor of Hoster Tully. And Euron has no percentage right now. Last tough independence war. Robb is so disappointing. Yes, he is. Poor little Robb Stark. The High Septon has excommunicated Joffrey Baratheon at the behest of the High Septon. Sansa's come to age, so she's in hiding. Blackhaven's declared Blackhaven war for Princess Daenerys' claim on the Stormlands. The Dondarrions are pushing for Daenerys Stormborn to take the Stormlands from Shireen Baratheon. Melisandre is actually the regent as well. This is just such an odd timeline of corruption, betrayal, war, deceit. And I need to raise some men, don't I? There we go. Oh. Let's move the men this way then. Your prisoner has a quest. He's been in there long enough, I guess. They'll stop. We'll get the men down here. What do you want? Favor, decline. Recruit court physician. Yes. Send them out. Shira Crackle was hanged. Good for her. I don't think Melisandre's a good person to look after Shireen and Edric. What made you get that in mind? What made you have that thought? 13,000. Are they going to go deal with... looks like they will go deal with those peasants, it looks like. That's good. Your scouts report of a one-eyed man that recently arrived in Wan Ti. The man referred to as Hazrak the Wise. He is someone of a different religion. I don't know. No, I'm zealous. I can't have a man like that in my court. I can't have a man like him here. Peasant revolt. Revolts over there for Mance Raider, it looks like. Favors, no siree. Good day. He'll defeat them, so that's good. There we go. Dealt with. Dealt with the situation. And Yeti is back to normal. Everyone is happy. And I need a new priest. We'll go for that guy. Perform charity. Go here. I was about to check his kid again. Still no marriage. I don't know why he's not getting them married. Ramsay Bolton, Dada Brad, thank you so much for following, but Ramsay Bolton has been killed in personal combat in the midst of battle by Iron King Balin Greyjoy. So he's fighting for last... So the Dreadfort... So Roose Bolton is fighting with Last Hearth, the Umbers, for independence. What is going on right now? So Ramsay Bolton fought with his father, and he died on the battlefield against Iron King Balin Greyjoy. Not in personal combat, he was just kind of surrounded, I guess, and defeated. He was married to an Umber, though that's why. Usually we are so wild. I guess we've not really had many things to debate right now. We've mostly been keeping an eye on Westeros. Usually there's a lot more things we discuss about what for us to do. But right now we kind of have the plan, and we're just waiting for things to kind of go. The thing is, well, Du Shun is actually quite a good man. He's an honorable, zealous man, and he's stubborn, so he's going to keep to those ways. So he's hard to convince. So that's why I think that chat maybe is quite quiet for today. But it's still fun to see what happens here. Unless maybe there's like no one here today. Nope, looks like there's still the normal amount of people normally that we'd normally expect to see, it seems. From what I can tell. I'm going to pause that 1 second. What is that white spot above the land of Shrikes? Shrikes? You mean this? Yeah, you mean the Grey Waste? It's just the wasteland. Like, I guess, you know, the lands of always winter. Gods, he was Asian then. Okay. Okay. Count Cao Yao Cao has formed an alliance. The Beyond the Wall is still together, but... Oh no, Mance Rayder is being defeated by the White Walkers. Guys, the White Walkers are coming. And Prince Tristan of Dawn has declared a blood feud against King Joffrey. So Tristan at 16 years old, he doesn't have many advisors or people to advise him what to do. Oh, Quentin did have another baby, an inbred son, Prince Dickon Martell. But he has no one to advise him. He's married... What? Tristan is married to Selyse Florent. What? What is this? And so I guess she's advising him to get revenge for Stannis Baratheon. And so he's declared a blood feud against Joffrey. This is just getting out of hand now. Mace Tyrell is winning. What is happening? Tommen is, of course, the heir. Wow. Okay. I'm just trying to get my head around what's going on over here in Westeros. The Vale. The Vale. Little Robert Arryn is staying out of things. You know, he's just deciding to just keep his men happy, I guess. How are these wars? Oh, my son had a daughter. Du Su Yen. Ah, well, my small council. What should we call my granddaughter? Does anyone have an idea of what we should call our granddaughter? Do we want a special name for her? Or should we just keep her as Su Yen? Du Su Yen. What does the small council think? NG, if you want people to comment, just ask who you should smash. I'm fine for now. Don't know if that's an in-game, though. What? Do. You want us to call it Do. Oh, God. Cow. We could call her Du Cao. Z. Su. Du. It'd be Du would be first, guys. Remember, this is Asian, so the family name comes first. Bubbles. Lulu. Why Lulu? Sum Ting Wong. Lady Weeb, says Louise. Asper Alliance. Yo. There's so many choices here. I need to get some actually support for one name. Ah, Diao, like Diao Chan. Really, you go for Chan, really, because that'd be the normal name. Diao is her family name, so we go for Du Chan. Dumon. Okay, there's not much support, I think, for names right now in the chat, so I think I'm just going to keep to her normal name. None of them really jump out at me, so let's keep her name then. I need to... None of the advisors there, none of you could convince me. Some interesting names, but overall just kind of the same. And what's this? His father died, guys. Unnatural death. So now he is in charge, but what is this? Who's the heir? Du Yu. So Du Yu, my grandson, is the next heir to these lands. There we go. We just need to make sure he doesn't have any babies. He's 20 years old. 20 years old. Now, Prefection, the realm is in a state of war. What is the war, though? Dai of Dai's host is attacking. So how many men does he have? 5,000 men, and he has no support. That seems like a car crash. Stay neutral. Okay, we'll stick with our... maybe I should stick and actually support the throne. Huh. Well, let's do our liege lord is staying neutral. Guys, my small council, should we stay neutral like our liege lord? Or should we support the throne? Should we support the Azure Emperor, Bu Bei, and help him against these invaders? It should be quite easy. No one's supporting the invaders. And if we support him, maybe we could gain his favor, you know? That could be useful. His father did die a natural death. What does the small council think? Neutral or support? Fuck. Okay, fun. Bu Bei is a total crybaby. He's shy, that's all. Yeah. Support the throne. Smash the emperor. There's no choice to smash the emperor. Support the throne. You must support. Support, okay. Council says support the throne. I mean, we would gain favor with the emperor, so it makes sense, doesn't it? Neutral, save your men. Do we need to save our men? I mean, we don't have to fight, do we? I think you're convincing me to help. Smash. I'm assuming Crazy CEO that smash means to support, because that means fight. So we'll do it. Support the throne. Oh, I've obviously lost my position on the council. The Gorge Wildling Revolt has been declared. So there we go. Everyone is supporting the throne. He's got 5,000 men up here. And that's it. But my studies and training have taught me the general tactics of flanks and center, but I can hardly master everything. Direct leader, flanker, or battlefield terrain. We're in a jungle. I don't think we should go for that. Trickster? Our personality maybe is a bit plain, so maybe not trickster. Brave, honorable. Let's go for direct leader. He's a direct leader. He goes through the center. See how he imposes his own agenda on our words? Our opinion is open for interpretation to this tyrant. Well, I mean, you said smash. I mean, oh, what was that? No. Mace Tyrell has died of sickness at 47 years old. Everyone keeps dying of sickness and stuff. Why does everyone keep dying? Lord Paramount Willis has taken over. He has no kids right now. He is continuing, though, his father's war for Aegon's claim on the Iron Throne. And he's currently winning. He's got quite a few supporters, even in the Westerlands and etc. Anything else? No, nothing else important. We'll make that the crown focus. Rest in peace, Mace the Ace. Yep. It's a sad day. And Willis Tyrell won for his father. And he's now known as the Kingmaker. Lord Paramount Willis Tyrell, the Kingmaker. Joffrey has been cast down. He's still declared incapable. He has no lands. Who got the Westerlands? Does that mean Aegon got the Westerlands as well? Let's give a quick look. So, it looks as though he did. So Aegon now controls the Westerlands and the Iron Throne. Like, we'll say he has the Westerlands kind of in revenge for what they did to his sister and his mother. Is he a true Targaryen, though? There are murmurs and whisperings that maybe he's a fake Targaryen. He's not true, or maybe he's a Blackfire. But the Tyrells, with their support, you know, they put him on the Iron Throne. He can now say he's a Targaryen, and he's now king. He's got cancer, though, at 21 years old. And Dany is currently in Valyria. Why is Dany in Valyria? Interesting. Unlikely to have children. What about arranged marriage? How about my brother? Yes. On my other scent. We could marry Dany, but I feel like they wouldn't, really. I don't want to be too crazy about this. It would be fun, but we always marry Dany, like in this scenario. I don't want to do it again. Plus, I want to see what Dany does on her own, because now with him on the throne, maybe Dany thinks that he is possibly a fake, and she might want to take it for herself. Obviously, in Stormlands, though, they're about 92%. Dany could take the Stormlands. This could be a comeback for the Targaryens completely. Interesting. The Kingmaker. What about Littlefinger? So Littlefinger still has Castamere, which is kind of fun. Other than that, any wars continued? There's the Cider Hall Independence War, but that's it. Dawn obviously no longer has a war to go for. And the Lannisters... Davin Lannister controls Casterly Rocks. The Lannisters are still fine. They've still got lands. They just no longer have the paramountcy anymore. They've lost their main power, it would seem. And that's done. So then the north is kind of where everything's happening right now. Oh dear, how are you doing? 92%. Robb has declared a war against the tyranny against Balin. So now he's fighting just to get rid of the tyranny of Balin Greyjoy. His sister's still with Joffrey, though Joffrey is now in jail and obviously could be executed. So that could release Sansa, which would be nice for everyone. They'd no kids, so would be interesting. She's actually in his court as well. Lots of weird stuff. So is anyone supporting Robb Stark in this war? Yes, the Crossing, the Fingers, Carhold, Wolfswood, the Neck, Hornwood, Bear Island. Many people supporting Robb Stark in the war against the tyranny of him. Hill Clansman Liberation Revolt. So Theon's Hill Clansmen seem to be fighting for liberation. 46% in favor of Ironborn. Hospitality's at 99% to get independence. And Balon now has 9% against. Moat Cailin has supported Euron Greyjoy. So Oliver Fray. Oliver Fray has been a badass, isn't it? He killed Tywin Lannister. So he was given Moat Cailin for that great victory. And now he's supporting Euron Greyjoy. What is this? Okay. Silly Wolf King might get himself killed. What is the Vale? What is this? There's a war against him. So, Lord Daemon of Ashmark, the war against the tyranny of Aegon. So many people, it looks like, do not think he is a true Targaryen. And so they're fighting back against him. This is led by Daemon Marbrand. He is the main one to say that he is not a true Targaryen. And many people in Westeros agree. Blackwater Rush. Lord Commander Meryn Trant of the King's Guard believes that he is not the true Targaryen. Wow. Whispers, Harrenhal, the Vale. Robert Arryn has finally made a move. Casterly Rock, the Lannisters don't agree he is, of course. Willis, what? Lord Paramount, Willis Tyrell, is also doesn't believe it. So maybe the High Septon doesn't believe it. Maybe he put him in charge, and then he was like, actually, you know what? My father believed he was a Targaryen. I think he's a fake. Or maybe he wants chaos so that way his family can take over. But if they win, Dany would get the Iron Throne. What is going on? Oh, my. Okay, let's have a quick look at the King's Guard right now. Who's actually on the King's Guard? The White Book. So we've got Preston Greenfield, of course. Just saying that I saw a lot of people supporting a series of the Celtigers. That would be quite likely, actually. Sander Clegane is also on the King's Guard right now. We got Mandon Moore. Meryn Trant is the Lord Commander. He does not support Aegon Targaryen. We got Balon Swan. Mahmud, thank you so much for following and joining us. Balon Swan is on the King's Guard. We've got Ares Oakhart. And Boros the Belly. Oh, that cute little belly there. How's he going to rebel with a name like Kingmaker? Well, because he's making more kings, isn't he? He makes many kings. And the Riverlands has gained independence from the Ironborn, apart from the Crossing and Harrenhal, who the Presters have it. Okay, but Hoster Tully, he's still alive. He's incapable, but he's alive. Cannet is the regent. That's his brother. Brandon Blackfish is alive, but Brandon is actually in the north with Rob the Young Wolf. And he's gained independence. There we go, the Riverlands. The King in the River. King Hoster Tully. The north is in utter chaos. If the White Walkers come now, this could be... Oh dear. If the White Walkers get past the Night's Watch now, we could be in big trouble. Because they could easily probably defeat the Ironborn in north. And they could probably defeat the Riverlands. So I think Joffrey was just executed. I did not actually see what that said. Yep, he was beheaded by King Aegon. So Joffrey's now dead. Sansa is back, but she's been married off to a Birch. So there we go. That's her done. Jon Snow died attending to chamber. He died on the shitter, guys. Jon Snow's story is definitely less grand in this version of events, I must say. I must say, that's a sad ending for him. The High Septon is excommunicated Hoster Tully. And Dany has just taken the Stormlands. So Dany has usurped the Stormlands. She's got Stannis' crown. Look at that. She has she has Stannis' crown. So you got Lady Paramount Daenerys Stormborn. Well, there we go. Dany has the Stormlands. It's Targaryen versus Targaryen. But she's not actually joining the war. She's going to let the other people put her as queen. She's like, no, you know what? I don't need to try and take the crown. They'll make me queen. And that way I know they really support me. They know I'm a true Targaryen. And the White Walkers declared invasion of the Wall with 4,000 men against the 1,000 men on the Night's Watch. God. Cold winds are rising in the east. In the east, White Walkers have been seen in the Grey Waste. Oh dear. Guys, 19,000 White Walkers have appeared in Yi Ti. They're attacking the 5 forts. They're attacking from all sides. They are killing the living, raising the dead, and are marching on the 5 forts. May the gods save us. Oh dear. What will we do? Can the Emperor defend against this? But we have a civil war right now. Emperor! The Azure Emperor is just a baby. The current Emperor died clutching at his heart. Boo Bay, no! And he only has a young boy at 1 year old. This is not good. This is not a time for a baby to sit upon the Empire. The region is Prefect Lu Hu. This is not good at all. It's not time at all for this. So, Dark Wings, Dark Words. A raven has arrived from Yin with word from the Azure Emperor, Bu Hobo of Yi Ti. It can no longer be denied that the ancient enemy that is the other has risen once again. It is time for all men to set aside their petty differences and unite to reclaim the dawn. My small council, please. Do we ready the men and ride east to defend? Or do we think they can handle it themselves? What do my small council think? Should we go defend the realms of Yi Ti? Satan, I come 666. Thank you so much for following. Ready the men. Why does a 1-year-old have to be the one to save the world? Well, you know, it's just how it is. Damn you people and your love for cow. No, let him die. Ready the men? My lord, we shall run. We'll just run away. Don't. The Emperor will win anyway. A sickly 1-year-old at that. Smash some other... Okay. Ready the men. Save the world. Defend. East of all haste. Seems to be pretty split between people. Did he pronounce that correctly? I think I did, Poetic Pariah. I think if you look at it, it's pretty obvious that's what it is. I would assume. Defend Essos. Fight. Who wants a nice holiday to the Summer Islands? Ready? Okay, looks like we're going to ready the men. We will defend all the people of Yi Ti. Except for... Did I click it? It didn't pop up. Guys, did I click it? I'm not sure what's going on there. Hoster Tully has finally died in his bed. And we've got King Edmund Tully. The king that everyone wanted. He's the king that everyone wanted. And his heir is Robb Stark. Well, there we go. And Dany... What? Guys... Dany has decided to put aside the differences. And she's married Aegon. So, if he loses his war, she'll become the queen and he'll be the king. So, no matter what happens here, they're king and queen. They have the Stormlands, the Westerlands. This is a complete Targaryen revival. And Dany has a dragon's egg. Daenerys' crown. She took off Stannis' crown. She's got her own crown. She has the Fury. And she has Drogon's dragon egg. Could we see more dragons? Could we see dragon riders? Well, there we go. So we've got Dany becoming queen. The Targaryens rule once again. And the North and stuff are fighting out. Wow. Draws inherited. Denny's Mallister. He was slain by a White Walker. No! Denny's Mallister. Denny's Mallister has fallen upon the wall. The wall cannot hold for much longer. And no one is helping, guys. No one is helping him. Edmund has declared Riverlander crossing de jure war over the Frays. Can he bring the Frays back in and make the Riverlands whole once again? Realm Authority? How is our liege lord? He's got married, guys. But she's a lunatic. Tengo Peng has declared revolt against the rule of Lady Shireen Baratheon. So she's got, you know, Dragonstone and stuff, but she's not looking so great. Valyrians want to try and take her down. Liberation of North clans has ended inconclusively. Oh, did he die? Oh, Balin Greyjoy is dead. Guys, he died. He was killed in personal combat in the midst of battle by Jojon Reed. Jojon Reed? What? What? Jojon Reed, who inherited his father, died. Lord Reaver Howland Reed was killed by Gregor Clegane. Oh my. And he was assassinated. What? These have just been some crazy deaths. But he died. Jojon took over. He's supporting... I'm not sure what war he's supporting here, because apparently he's fighting against them, but he killed Balon Greyjoy in personal combat. That is amazing. And he's now known as, you know, Jojon the Kingslayer. Jojon the Kingslayer. That is great. And he's married to a Mutin. But this means we've now got Iron King Theon Greyjoy. And he's married to an awkward. They did have a baby, but not anymore. Victarion is likely the next king. Wow. This is interesting. I like Theon. The North and the Iron Isles. So that means Euron is no longer fighting him, but he has to deal with the last Hearth independence. But he's winning 93%. And a tyranny from the Knots, which he'll probably win. Yeah, so it's looking pretty good for him. You got 16,000 men. Theon might be able to bring this back. But Satan, I come is way cool. Okay. But Euron is no longer at war, but he's still a king. Apparently. I don't know what's going on with that. Let's have a quick see what happens. So he still called himself a king, but he's not declaring war. Okay, fine. The Emperor's won. Rejoin the struggle. Okay, so we're now fighting against the White Walkers. And oh dear, guys. It looks as though Aegon did lose control over the Iron Throne. And we have the Lord Protector Daemon Marbrand. Daemon Marbrand is taking control of the Iron Throne. But what would he do? Would he give it to Dany? Dany would be the rightful heir. But then again, maybe as a Marbrand, he's a Lannister supporter, possibly. Huh. It's, interesting. But she's married to him. 22 and 20. You know, similar age and stuff, you know. What chaos is this? The Iron Isles will defend against the White Walkers, possibly, in the north. But over here, maybe we should get our men together and ride. They don't have enough men. Aegon was beheaded. Oh no! The Lord Protector executed him for his crime. That is a shame. He was beheaded. So that leaves Dany alone once again. I mean, was he a real Targaryen? I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never know. So who got the West? Did he get the Westerlands? Pox has broken out in our lands. Okay, wow, that Pox is massive. Close the gates. Close the gates, my men. We can't ride off east. We gotta shut the gates. We can't let my grandchildren die. They are the future of this principality, hopefully. But Aegon is dead. Who gets the Westerlands? I guess the Marbrand has it? Yeah. And he defeated the Umbers. Theon is bringing peace to the north. Of course, he's the greatest. He's taken their lands from them, it looks like. He executed the Great John, and Small John has taken over now. Take your men to the far, far away from the White Walkers. We're fine. Don't you hate when you can't flee the White Walkers because you're afraid of catching a cold? Well, what's going on? Is he just taken over? He hasn't... Oh, I guess he's... No, there's no war. Why is he just... Why is he not having a vote or something? Or declaring himself a king? He could declare himself king. But then I'm sure Danny would have something to say about it. Captain Weeb, why aren't you emperor yet? Cheng Pu is sad. Ah, Poo. Yeah, we should call it Do Poo. But yes, Captain, we thank you so much for your donation. The things we do for love. We will get there soon, you know. Our man is an honorable man. He's going to do things the right way. He will do it. My wife that was captivated by her grace and strength of her hunting birds and begged me for a bird. A falcon of buzzards. Our heir, what is our heir like? Our heir is terrible. But he has another son who could be the future. Actually, we're going to change your educator because your father is the worst thing to ever happen to this realm. He's the worst. I'm going to educate you, my grandson. You're the future of this family. Let's get a falcon. I think I'll be nice to my wife. But what's going to happen over here? We still don't know. Mr. Marbrand, tell me. What's going to happen? But the White Walkers are winning 5%. Look, there's too many. 17,000 White Walkers. Others' invasion of Beyond the Wall. Oh, Jorah Mormont has died a natural death. So they're going to finish off the wildlings at the moment. And they're fighting the wall. Declared revolt against the rule of Lady Shireen. Everyone's fighting against Shireen. No one likes Shireen. They feel she's stupid. She had a son. Dale Baratheon, who is slow. Lovely. Well, that is lovely. I'm sure Stannis would be proud. Has declared reach from war for Storm Queen Daenerys' claim on the Iron Throne. So, Willis is definitely the kingmaker right now. So it looks as though what's happened here is Marbrand has taken over the Iron Throne, but he's not relinquishing his hold on it. Everyone says we should debate, we should vote, we should find the real heir of the Iron Throne, and Daemon keeps saying, no, we'll wait a little bit more. We've got to wait a little bit. He won't relinquish it. So Willis Tyrell has become angry about this, and he's declared war for Dany. He says, well, then we're going to put Dany in charge. And there's many people in support. Though, interestingly enough, not the King's Guard. But there we go. So Dany could get the Iron Throne. Oh, dear. As for Canadia like a boss, is now following. Thank you so much. Ed Mattelli's been excommunicated. The High Septon excommunicated Lord Protector Daemon of the Iron Throne. So he's getting told he's bad by everyone. There we go. Can he hold it? He's got 8,000 men. He's got the Westerlands, but that's not going to be enough, is it? Willis Tyrell has 17,000 men. Dany is in a war for emancipation. So Dany has decided to attack Tyrosh to bring emancipation. She still wants to save the slaves, apparently, which is interesting. Her heir is Tommen right now. She has a dragon, of course. Can anyone ride the other dragons? Looks like no one can right now. But what's happened up north? No! The Night's Watch has been defeated by the White Walkers. We have word from the far north of Westeros. The wall has fallen. According to the ragged bands of surviving Black Brothers, swarms of others defeated the wildlings and overwhelmed the defenses of the north. Gabba Bear, thank you so much for following. And breaking the great icy barrier meant to protect the realms of men. They have 15,000 men. The wildlings are trying to defend the last ones that remain, but Mance Raider has become crazy, become a lunatic due to this. And the only thing stopping the, White Walkers now is Victarion Greyjoy? What happened to Theon? Theon! No! Look, maybe there was a vote. Maybe there's a king's move. Is it actually a vote right now? Is it elective? It is elective. So I guess they must have had a vote. And they decided that Victarion would be the better king. And he's a formidable fighter. Can he be the prince that was promised? Will he defend the realms of men? With 16,000, that's going to be difficult, actually, for him. Theon would be the next likely heir. Damn, I wanted Theon to be the prince that was promised. Damn. Of course, we've got King of the Trident right now as well. What a disaster. I love it. I love it when it's disasters like this. Because it's just, you can't see the end here right now. Oh, is she actually independent? Dany might actually be independent as the queen of the Stormlands. That seems to be what's going on right now. Yes. Aha. So she's going to save Essos. She doesn't care about this. She goes, the people will put me in charge. Yes, use it. We will get that claim. So, guys, we now have a claim on that other piece of land. So once we go back underneath our Liege Lord, we can take this. So let's gain a claim also on the one up here. So then we can gain all the lands underneath our Liege Lord, and we'll be in charge. There's still a Pox here. Has he had a kid? No kids for him. His wife is also sick, so that's good. Storm Queen is quite appropriate for the Stormborn. Yes, it is actually. Worked out quite well.